Alright, ladies and gents, just want to show you how to create a simple drawing use softwares that you would already have on your computer if you're not AutoCAD savvy. We're going to create an orthographic view of your house using this simple example. Just going to clear out all of these drawings that I previously had and start over with the basic drawing. It's showing you the top front view right here, and below it would be the top view. And what we're going to do is now just to add our end or side view to it. Alright, first thing we need to do is click on the insert tab. From the insert tab we go to shapes, click on the drop down arrow, and we can select a line. Click where you want the line to start and the direction that you want to go, and click again. You can switch that line number if you need to, like so. Alright, next thing we need to do is create our lines that will be our projection lines, as orthographic drawings would require projection lines to show the transfer of dimensions. So once we have chosen the appropriate tool, like the zigzag line tool, you can now click where you want it to start and end, and you might have to move it around a bit to get it to be in the position that you want. There we go. Alright, so we'll just make a copy of that. Copy V, Ctrl C and Ctrl V to copy and paste. Place it where you want it to go, and then extend your lines back to the original starting point. That's so. And let's see if we can stretch that to meet our 45-degree line, and stretch upwards to meet the end point. The lines may shift sometimes out of place, but you just have to move it around till it finds the right space. Now let us continue by drawing our end view now. Using the shape tool, we can create a rectangle here. Using a rectangle, we'll format, so right click and format shape, and after we format shape and the tab comes up, we can now get rid of the fill. So from the fill tab, choose no fill. From no fill, that means the box now will be empty. You'll see the white background behind it. Then choose line to add a line to it. Let's increase the line thickness, and let's see, the line thickness here is a bit too thick. Let us go back to where our format shape is and bring the line thickness back to about 2. Okay, that seems now like it matches the current drawing. We can now take a copy of this rectangle, Ctrl C, Ctrl Z again, have a second rectangle and bring it up towards the top of the first rectangle to give the illusion now of a house with a roof on top of it. Alright, and using your judgment, you kind of size it down or make it larger to match the proportion of the drawing that you're trying to create. Alright, let's just get rid of some of these lines that may be distracting. Okay, good. So there we have now the side view of the house. What do we need to do now? Let us add some windows. By adding some windows, we can either reselect the side view, reselect the shape tool and get the rectangle, or we can just take one of these rectangles that are already there and copy them. So I'll select this one here, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, have a copy, and all I have to do now is put it in place and shape it back down to bring it back to the size that would match the windows. Alright, let's see if this one that I have matches. Let's bring it into place now. It's a bit too big. If I look at the window right beside it, it's still too big. So we can just make it smaller by clicking on the corners and dragging inwards. That looks like a better match. Let us zoom in now to get a better view. Once we have zoomed in, we can now go back to the line tool, single line, shape tool, and click at the start and end point, and your line will be drawn. And we can do that again. Click at start and end point, select insert, shape, single line, click start, click end, and there you go. Let us turn all 3 parts of this now into one solid shape. So select horizontal line, vertical line, and the frame of the window, all 3. 1, 2, 3, and right click. Once you right click, you will see the group tool. Hold on. Let's get this properly selected. Right click. After selecting all 3 while holding shift, there we go. So right click and you can now group. Once you select the group, all three pieces now will become one solid shape. That makes your window. I can Control C and Control V to make a copy of the window and put another one further down the length of the building. And let's just add another and move it down. Let us now align all these three shapes now by selecting all three, holding down Shift, clicking on window 1, window 2, window 3, and above you click on the tab that says Format. Format tool, and click Align, and from Align you can either center. No, let's undo. It would be align middle. Once you align middle, now all of them would be aligned horizontally with each other. You can also go back to the Align tool and click Distribute horizontally, click, and all three pieces now will be spread equally apart. And that's our house. How do we get the chimney that's above, on the top of the house? From the front view you would see the chimney, but from the side you'll still be able to see it. So let us mimic the drawing that we're seeing on the left and place a chimney on the piece that's on the right. Just Control C, make a copy of one of the boxes, bring it down to match the size of the chimney. You can actually place it or lap it over the original drawing to see if it matches. And once you have gotten that shape, Control C and V to make another copy of the box, and let us get that lid part of the chimney. Realign your shape to get it down to the right size, and once you have their shape matching, you can now select both of these and bring them over, keeping it in line with the line that's already there. So you can just bring that across, good, and keep it in line with the projection line. The projection line will tell you the height at which it should remain. And if you want to find the vertical alignment of the chimney, you could simply use one of those same projection lines that we started out with originally. Let's select one of them and make a copy. There we go, Control C, Control V, and we'll now try to make this projection line match, start from the original chimney, like so, and we'll continue to move or play around with this line until it finally lines up with the 45-degree line, and we stretch it upwards, something like that. Right, perfect. So what this line will now tell you is how far up or how centered would your chimney be. If you follow the direction, all you have to know is zoom in a bit to see a little bit clearer. Good, and select both pieces of the chimney. You could also group this together if you wish, and bring it over to match the line, and do some centering so that it looks neat and accurate. And there you have it. Now let us change some of these colors to match the drawing itself, because the lines that we have here are blue, original drawing is black. So once we have all pieces selected, just go back to the Format Shape section and select the color, which is black. Windows also need to be changed. Select all three by holding on Shift and clicking all three, going back to the Format Shape tool and changing the color as well to black. Now we're looking like it matches. The drawing is basically complete, only for some labeling. To label, you could just insert, and after clicking on the Insert tab, you go over to Text Box. It's a little bit down the length of the menu bar. Text box, and type the word that you need to type. We're going to type front, and let's just stretch that wider so the word goes horizontally, and we can now move that underneath the front view of the house. Control C, Control V to make a copy of that, bring it down to the top view, and let's write the word plan, PLAN. That means top view. Let's make another copy and bring it over now to the side view, and for the side view we'll label that END, end elevation. And then we can do some aligning. And then there you go, there's an orthographic drawing, quick and easy. quick and easy, done only with PowerPoint software, and most persons would have PowerPoint on their computer already. So go ahead now and try to replicate your floor plan or your house design to create your own orthographic view using any software of your choice.